The news summary, good evening. The Department of Environment said that the Anse-la-Mouche Hotel project will improve and rehabilitate the beach next to the hotel. Myron Meme, the Director for Environment Assessment and Permit, said this to the media this afternoon when answering questions about the excessive clearing of beaches vegetation. According to Mr. Meme, permission was given to the developers to trim, cut, and remove some of the vegetation in phases. Mr. Meme said that the Department of Environment is working closely with the hotel developers to make sure that the beach is rehabilitated correctly.
A sub-notice was served to the developer. It was with regards to excess clearing on the side. But just to advise you, permission was given before that for certain aspect of the clearing of the site. It was to be done in phases, but unfortunately it happened that the work has been done in that manner. But we are very cautious of that, and we are doing the necessary to mitigate all the issues. And we are working alongside with the developer and landscaping team to restore and rehabilitate the site as it should be done.
President Wavel Ramkalawan held discussions with the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres after arriving in New York yesterday. Mr. Guterres congratulated Seychelles for being an ally to the United Nations on many levels, such as the climate crisis, the multidimensional vulnerability index, and for being a strong voice for other small island developing states. He also expressed appreciation for how Seychelles is an inclusive society and a leading nation at various levels. On his part, President Ramkalawan reaffirmed Seychelles' full support in continuing to raise awareness on urgent global matters, particularly SIDS-related issues. He acknowledged the progress made so far and underlined the UN's dedication, commitment, and efforts towards developing the multidimensional vulnerability index. This discussion was held ahead of the 2023 United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP28, to be held in United Arab Emirates in November. The first shipment of animal feed, which the Department of Agriculture, in collaboration with STC, is importing, has entered the country and will be on sale starting from tomorrow. There are 18 containers worth of animal food, including pig broiler and layer feed for all stages of the animal's growth. The feed will be sold from the department's warehouse at Providence, which is located opposite SBS, and will be sold to all farmers, not just those who are commercially registered. The prices range from 340 to 400 rupees for a 40-kilogram bag.
The animal feed has arrived since last week, and now the whole team from the department and other stakeholders and agencies, we are stocking the animal feed in the warehouse so that we can sell the feed tomorrow. There will be different prices, and it will be at cheaper prices than on the local market. So the aim of bringing in the animal feed is that so as to settle the market so that farmers can benefit from animal feed in the view that we have removed the subsidy.
The South and West Coast Road Improvement Project will cost a total of 293,306,481 rupees. The money will cover the 4 phases of the project, including its design and construction. The minister responsible for land transport, Anthony Dejac, gave these details at the National Assembly. He adds that it's the Abu Dhabi government, through the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development, which is financing the project. Minister Dejac was answering a question pertaining to the fund for the project from the opposition leader, Sébastien Pillet. He also pointed out that sums donated do not include VAT. as it is the government which has taken the responsibility to pay the tax. This year, Seychelles celebrates the achievement of the Montreal Protocol in succeeding to help the ozone layer recover and reduce the rate of climate change. This is by reducing the production and consumption of ozone-depleting substances that affect the ozone layer. Seychelles has done its part by doing various activities, which was held by the Ministry for Agriculture, Climate Change and Environment. This includes training for refrigerant technicians on how to use a new gas called hydrofluorocarbons that is considered safer for the ozone layer. Minister Flavien Joubert said that the ministry and government are committed to ensure that the country meets the goals of the protocol.
The country has ensured that all practicing technicians undergo refresher courses in good refrigerant practices and safety aspects of hydrocarbons with the assistance of the Seychelles Institute of Technology since 2004. The ministry and the government of Seychelles remain steadfast and committed in ensuring sustainable, energy-efficient use of coolants and refrigerant technologies so that we achieve the goals of the protocol. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, our work is far from over. While we celebrate our achievements, we must remain vigilant in our efforts to protect the ozone layer. The threats to our environment are evolving, and new challenges have emerged, such as the illegal trade in ozone-depleting substances. Climate change too poses a grave threat, as it can exacerbate ozone depletion. Seychelles will continue to do its utmost to live up to those ideals and live up to the goals of the Montreal Protocol.
Hindus in Seychelles celebrated Ganesha's birthday yesterday. The celebration of the birthday of Ganesha, a Hindu god, took place last night. Many Indians gathered in the Hindu temple located on Kansas Street, where they prayed and continued with a procession. In Hinduism, recognized by his elephant head, Ganesha is the leader of the troops of deities in southern India and is also considered as a god who removes obstacles. The celebrations included many offerings, loud music, and colorful lights. That's it for the news summary. We'll be back at 8 for the Creole News Bulletin. Bye for now.